What else were I was going to bring up? Oh yeah. So for the NBA, I watched a couple preseason games.
Mhm.
Of course, the Lakers and Bronny. He don't belong.
You don't think so?
No, I see zero improvement. Um, he struggles bringing the ball up the court. He
Mhm.
he can't shoot consistently. That is. Um, so is he just don't belong, man. And that's all on LeBron. At the end of the day, he's been in the league for what damn near 30 years. So I mean, you've seen talent, and you mean to tell me that you believe your son
I mean, it's
was
just a matter. So my thing is like this with Bronny. I I kind of give Bronny some slack. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah,
he was tossed in this situation where he should have just stayed in college. But I feel like the pressure of him playing with his dad, and his dad always wanted to play with his son. When he put out, that was a big, headliner.
exactly.
And
I felt that it was more about LeBron than actually Bronny. It was about LeBron's his legacy, his ego, him
yeah,
trying to be number one, to be the first to do this and do that at the expense of his son. So that's why, I'm not going to say that, he's trash and he's this and he's that, because, I think he's just doing what his dad wanted him to do. His dad wanted him in the NBA so that he can have that for his legacy. But at the same time, it's definitely hurting Bronny. I mean, you can see it. You can see it in his game that he feels he doesn't belong.
you
You
should
know what I
just
mean?
well
Because
first
it's
see if he goes anywhere else, he's gonna go to the G League. So they're gonna bring him down. They're gonna work him in the G League because right now, technically, he's supposed to be in college right now. He's supposed to be enjoying the college life.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
He should be.
Experiencing like his dad didn't go to college, so why would you have your boys? I mean, they went to college, but why not take that experience away from them? For
Hmm.
what? You know what I mean? Like he wasn't doing really well in college, even for USC. You know what I
No,
mean? Like you could have kept him there. He could have developed. I mean, you know, if that's the school that wanted him, then okay. And then he developed into a point guard. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because now nobody talking about Bryce. Everybody gonna leave Bryce alone. He put up on his preseason game against, I guess, Arizona against Arizona, the red and white team or whatever.
yeah.
He
They
had the
did the
20,
whole March Madness
yeah,
thing.
he had the 26 points and whatever case be. He's gonna be a solid three. Now, just don't fuck with him. Leave him alone. You know what I mean? Leave that boy alone. Let him do his own path. Let him develop, because he has the height. You know what I mean? He has the size. He'll just keep growing. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks because I feel like Bryce is going to be better than Bronny. I really do.
Yeah,
You know?
I think because of the way that Bronny came into the league, um, just from little that we saw from him at
Yeah.
USC, then you watch him play, and I like I said, I just didn't see any improvement from last year because I saw this one post game interview, or maybe it was halftime. They were asking him how he did and all that, and he's saying that he didn't have his legs under him. So I'm like, dude, what do you mean you don't have your legs under you? You had all this time to condition, to train, and you don't have your legs under you. I mean, that's just a bad sign.
Yeah. But it took LeBron had to LeBron had to be around Kobe Bryant to take that next level. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So there's got to be a bigger fish out there that's going to be, I understand LeBron has skills, right? But in order to get to that greatness level that LeBron was searching for, you had to see it. You had to physically see it and be it by it. You know what I mean? So when Kobe Bryant went on that Olympic team and they were all around him and Kobe Bryant set the tone,
Yeah, you gotta want it.
That changed everything. That changed everything about LeBron and D Wade, everything. You know what I mean? And they started winning some championships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I watch Bronny and he's just a privileged kid playing ball. I mean, sometimes I feel like I can go out there and give a better performance. I haven't played ball in years, but I feel like just by watching him, man, you give me 4 months to get in shape. Shoot, I can give you, I can give
So
you a
you're
better.
saying there's a chance?
I, that's what I see when I when I see Bronny. I feel like I got a chance. I feel like, man,
Well,
shoot,
I wouldn't. I mean, I definitely understand why you would say something like that. I mean, I would never. I don't think he's that. I mean, the NBA is tough. Like, mind you, like I've seen a lot of things where people think people off the bench suck,
yeah, yeah,
but they would go rip everybody's ass in the park. You know what I mean? So, um, I don't know. I just think it. I look at Bronny. I saw the preseason game and stuff, and I'm just like, man, that kind of sucks. He still has that shadow. His dad's still playing. What if I mean, like, if his dad didn't play, would he still be playing? Would he get down to G League? Would they
that's the
drop
thing.
him? You know what I mean? Like, it kind of sucks. And it's just, you know, it's not, I'm not saying that he's not working. It's just a shitty situation. I mean, he's
Yeah,
making money, he's making his own money, but I wish he just stayed in college. I wish he would have developed, you know
and
what I
been a
mean?
gamer. Just
And
be a
then
gamer. Yeah.
just do your thing, because it's a big accomplishment, man. I mean, I'm not hating on you that your dad worked and got what he got to help you, but that's the whole thing. You're trying to change the future, and sometimes we have to understand, like, because of what we went through as kids, and we want to get out of that situation, and we don't want those kids in the situation. Something will be sacrificed.
Hmm.
Your kid probably won't have the same heart as you, won't have the same scars as you, won't have the same determination as you because they have everything. They don't need everything. When I grew up, me thinking about wanting something was bad because it wasn't gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, me wanting something, me taking risk, me putting myself out there, my daughter's never gonna really much have to do that because right now everything is paid. School, everything. She's healthcare. Bro, she don't have to worry about a fucking thing. Now she just, I want this, I want that, I want this. And I'm like, fuck. But she pays it back by doing really good in school. So I'm
Yeah.
not saying like I'm doing this just to do this. And there are lessons out there. She does make mistakes and stuff, but I just look at Bronny and I'm just like, man, I wish he just stayed in college. I like Bryce in college.
I
Yeah.
wish he would have let him stayed
Yeah,
in
just
college.
enjoy the college life, man. Just have a party, just have some
Hmm.
fun, work hard, just enjoy it. USC is not a bad school. I mean, it's in the middle of the ghetto, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're Bronny James, you go to USC. God dang, bro, enjoy it. You
Mhm.
don't even need NIL money. Just chill, you know what I mean? Use the recruiting thing. They'll use them as recruiting. Like, hey, you want to play with Bronny? We'll be on national television. You know what I mean? Let's build something here.
Yeah.
Like they could
Yeah.
be competitive. Seeing USC in the March Madness, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
and
competing.
like yeah, and like I said, that's why I'm not gonna overly criticize him and call him trash and this and that because he like I said, he's just doing what his dad wants him to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I just hope they leave Bryce
This is
alone.
all on his dad.
Yeah.
So that's why we spoke about this earlier. You can't LeBron, you're gonna have to stay in your lane. You got to stay in your place. I mean, you got him in this grown man's league, and that's what comes with it. When people call him trash and that, you gotta you
You
gotta
put
let
this on
him
him.
you gotta
You
let
put
him
this on
face
him.
that. You gotta let
Yeah.
him defend himself because he's a grown
Because
man.
that's why I understand why Stephen A lost respect for LeBron James.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
lost
Like I would
respect for him.
definitely lost respect. I was like, look, man, this is my job. My job is to do this. And if I feel like, am I wrong? That should have been the question. Like, oh,
Hmm.
am I wrong? Like that should have been a question that Stephen A should have said. All this European that LeBron James went up to him and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Tell me
because
that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, come to the show and you tell me that I'm wrong. You tell me that Bronny is everything that you are, but better.
or better yet, why don't you have your boy talk to me?
Exactly.
He's a
Well,
grown ass
Bronny,
man.
yeah, Bronny could have had been on a show and be like, "Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I will continue to work hard. I will
Hmm.
continue to learn this game of basketball with the help of my dad and the coaching staff and everything like that." Or just not even say dad, just the help of LeBron James and the coaching staff here at LA. If I have to go down the G League and help the team by, bettering myself and improving in the G League,
Hmm.
then that's what I'll do. And go out there and just say it. Like my thing is just the PR thing is just trying to protect so much to where LeBron James didn't have all this protection.
No.
They were getting after LeBron James. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He doesn't take the winning shot. He ain't this. He ain't that. He whatever whatever.
Oh,
Even now that he's has the most points in the NBA, a lot of people look at him and be like, well, Kareem did it in 15. It took you 20,
23 or 25
23,
or
20,
however many
23,
years.
whatever years that it took.
Yeah.
This is what Michael Jordan, he got six. He's 6-0 in finals. You're fucking 4-4 or whatever case may be.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I mean?
counting.